Hello there, Soul Tribe. Welcome to my channel, The African Gypsy. I am Girl Sunshine. Not here with the weekly psychic forecast as usual, but here with the yearly forecast for the year 2025. I apologize for not posting more on YouTube. I have been posting on Instagram though. You can catch a lot of my other readings there. But my YouTube family's been complaining. They're like, no, we're used to seeing you on YouTube. We have a certain energy that we have here on YouTube. So I'm here with the forecast. To those who are going to join us later, welcome. Or we're going to watch this video after I've uploaded it. So in the year ahead, you're going to need a lot of quiet time. Maybe things that become sizzling hot in the background for you. And you need quiet time as often as you can. This is going to be a lifestyle, a way of doing things, a way of rolling out the year 2025. You're going to need to carve out as much quiet time for yourself. Whether it's time to soak in a bath or read a book, light some scented candles, light some incense, take a walk in nature, or whatever it is, but you need to take for quiet time to sit and ask your angels to see positive side to every situation, or help you see the positive, or to really think about what it is that you want to draw in and take time to do some sort of medication. Laughter is also going to be very important. So for those in comedy, there's lots of work for you this year. Like every other year, I mean, laughter is always needed. And with laughter, the most important thing as well is for you to be able to laugh at yourself and say, can you believe that I thought A, B, and C was going to be like this? So you must be able to also laugh at yourself. That's going to help you. Some of you are going to need to cut off etheric cords. We form cords with people when they come into our lives, as we form friendships or relationships, or certain other connections that we have. Cords are formed with people. So if you, especially when it's even on a more intimate basis, some people might need to do some cord cutting ceremonies throughout this year, where you cut cords with certain people that are no longer part of your life, or energies that you know, okay, I don't want this energy to continue to affect or influence my life in any way. There are lots of different prayers that you can do for cord cutting ceremonies, and you can ask Archangel Michael to come in and help you to cut cords that are no longer relevant. This is going to help you to balance things out as you give and receive, and continue to maintain the balance of equal give and take, because that is the balance that makes things work the best way possible. Then we have counselor. Some of you are counselors who are listening to this or going to be watching this here. Your counselors, your natural counselors, and many people will benefit from your advice and reassurance. What else do you need to know for the collective for the year ahead? Thank you for joining us. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So there's going to be a need to quiet the mind and quiet the environment as well. Decluttering, getting rid of anything that's just taking up dead space, things that you know you're not going to use. Move things around, shift things around to shift the energy of your environment, whether it's home or work. And you're also being asked to have a healthy lifestyle, eating plenty food that's healthy, and get enough sleep and exercise regularly for optimum health as you move forward. This is going to be very, very important for you as well. I'm also picking up that in the year ahead, you're being asked to live your soul and not your role, to step out of the mold of people expect me to be a mother, a sister, a doctor, an accountant, a musician, so they expect me to act this certain way. Break out of the mold and live your soul, live according to your soul's purpose. This is going to be the life purpose, a theme of a life purpose for many people in the year ahead. So live your life and not just a role that you're given. You're going to find more benefits of living your life that way. Ooh, what have we here? It's on the floor. It's coming through the door, I heard. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. This is the second time that the giving and receiving messages come out for the year ahead. And it looks like for some of you who are already in a committed relationship, the bond of love is going to grow even stronger in this year ahead. And or it might be reignited. Maybe things went south and something's going to be reignited. And for some of you, someone brand new coming into your life, but there's a deep element of love and partnership coming up, a new romance, guys. So be open to giving love and receiving love. I know some of you have been hurt so much that you don't trust when someone says they're going to give you love, because you're like, oh, the last person I trusted totally took my heart and put it in the mincer and did the most with it. And for some of you, you feel like I've given love, I haven't gotten it in return, but expect positive. Expect that as you give love, you're going to receive, because giving and receiving came out twice. It's a natural law, a global law, that there has to be an equal give and take, whatever, which is relates to even karma. Whatever you give out, you get back. It's a natural law. So if you want support, you want love, you want honesty, you want sincerity, you want loyalty, give the same. If you give that, that's exactly what you get in return. If you give the opposite is what you'll attract into your life. It's just that simple. It's not even rocket science, eh? So in this year 2025, you're going to need to make a decision, my darlings. You might be feeling a bit stuck or indecisive, but listen to your intuition to make a decision, because not everything is in clear black and white that, okay, this is what's happening, so I need to either do this or do that. Some things you have to go with your gut feeling, with your intuition, like, okay, I've got the facts on the ground, I still can't make a decision because the two sides look really similar, or things are not really clear, and there are too many unknown factors in the decision I'm making. So only divine wisdom would let me know that if I go forward on this path, things will go well. If I go on this path, things will go well. At that point, you listen to your gut feeling. What's your gut telling you? If you get to a company of people, or you're thinking of getting to people and your stomach knots up, that is your gut telling you that is the wrong company. You're not supposed to even be there. Why even be there? That sort of energy. All right. Let's get some Foxfire messages as well. For the year ahead, I'm enjoying this day. Thank you, Miss Zinzi. Beneath the surface. So I got this energy as I was preparing to channel this message earlier on. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So beneath the surface, there are things that are going on that are not, please excuse the background noise. Suppose things are sizzling in the background. So beneath the surface, things are going on that you might not be acknowledging or really aware of. But as they're going on, you need to be, this is like intuition. Like, she's got her head above water. She's looking at things, but with a look on her face, she seems very apprehensive about a situation. Kind of like, this is kind of strange. What does this mean? This is kind of like giving me the vibe of Hansel and Gretel, when the story about the two children who went and they took a long walk away from home. They're dropping breadcrumbs to mark their way back home. But a crow came and was picking up all the crumbs, so they couldn't find their way home, and they found their way to this old witch's cottage. First thing these kids get there, they're seeing lollipops lining up the hedge. They're seeing biscuits on trees and apples. And the kids, being children, or the naive or more innocent part of us, who would not have asked themselves, wait a minute, why do I suddenly have Cadbury chocolate milk bars lining up a fence? What's going on? It's lighting up the way to someone's door, a stranger's door. Why is this suddenly appeared from my path? Where did this come from? Why is it coming in my life? What is its purpose? What was I doing before this came? What am I being distracted from? This kind of like those sort of same questions when you're looking beneath the surface, like the Hansel and Gretel kind of a thing. Like, wait a minute, there's something else that's deeper. There's a current beneath the waves. And looky here, it looks like there's even like a ship at the bottom of the sea there beneath the surface. So hidden emotions. I also feel that a lot of hidden dreams are coming through, hidden memories, hidden emotions, a lot of things that have been bubbling under the surface. It could even be situations, whether at work, in business, in relationships, where things have been simmering beneath the surface for some time, maybe during the duration of 2024 or some part of 2024. But as we're going to 2025, whatever was beneath the surface is now bubbling forward and showing itself for what it really is. The first title I put for this message was "The Mask is Falling Off and the Ugly Nightmarish Truth is Now Out." But I thought, okay, it sounds a bit too like Nightmare on Elm Street-ish. But this is the same sort of energy I'm picking up. It might not be so... I'm being told to use the word trepid. I'm going to have to Google that. I think it means just like a lukewarm situation. It's some sort of a trepid situation. It might be something that has been under the surface, that's been hidden, that was masked as something else. When you think it's a lovely chocolate cake, and as you go deep inside, you just realize it's just a whole bunch of pickles and chilies and things that you would never normally have ever ordered, and things that don't go with what was quoted to look like. I feel like someone is getting to the bottom of something and seeing the truth about other people's motives in cooking up some elaborate scheme to hook them in. Some people might need to be mindful of the company they keep, be mindful of vows that you take. If you have to swear a vow of secrecy to do something or swear to destroy someone to get ahead, that already is wrong. And if your heart is skipping a beat before you go to certain people, certain company, already you're on the wrong track and your gut feeling is telling you, child, you've gone the wrong way. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us on the forecast. Say hi. I'm not seeing any comments yet, so I can't see who's come on yet. That's if you want to be seen, but if you don't want to, that's also cool. We'll still go on with the reading. I feel your energies. Let's see. So there's the beauty of age as well. Beauty that comes with experience. Beauty that comes with coming of age as well when your gift is ready. And acceptance as well. Acceptance that the harsh and horrible lessons you've gone through in the past have molded a different part of your character, a different version of you that has never been seen before, and that is actually relevant for the times that you're in, because that is actually the version that is needed in order to succeed. I have my cup of tea. I hope you have yours too. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the main body of the reading. I don't want to keep you on here for too long. I just want to deliver the message and let you go about your day. Thank you so much for your support on the screen and behind the screens as well. Let's find out what else we need to find out for our darling collective here. I hope you're blessed, you're protected, you're feeling safe, you're feeling loved. I hope you're feeling hopeful about the future. I pray for clarity of mind for anyone who's in a fog, who's in a strange maze. All right. What does the collective need to know for the year ahead? Clear, concise messages. 2025, what are our themes? I hadn't done one on YouTube. I've done one on Insta on New Year's Eve. So my YouTube channel also needs its message. I don't know if it's going to come out exactly the same as what came out on Insta, or certain things have shifted since we're a couple of days, and let's see how people have made different decisions and what's coming up as a theme for the year ahead. I know that the people are going to catch the message here. This is your message. This is what you needed to hear. Strong Virgo energy already coming out. Right. Let's dive straight in. Ooh, there's some... I can't even fake this. The truth has come out. There's some lying, stealing, and cheating that has been apprehended or stopping. A thief has been caught, a liar, someone who's disingenuous, who's... got some hidden dishonor. This person thought they were sneaky as they come. They thought they got away with something like, ooh, look at me. I was sneaky with these 5 swords. No one ever saw it, but they left 2 swords stuck in the ground, the evidence there. And this came out reversed. So sneakiness, 7 sneakiness on his face as a theme coming up for 2025, guys. I did say on my other channel that this year karma is coming in. Some of you are going to witness the karma of your enemies. Some of you are going to see it like firsthand. Things are really popping out this year, and some liar, some thief, some sneaky character has been caught. Something is on his face, and the Ace of Swords is at the back, the sword of truth, justice, and clarity. That God has come through and cut through all the mist and confusion and tomfoolery, and the truth has been revealed. This is clarity of mind. As I was saying earlier on, as I was like praying and channeling to get into this message, that I'm praying for clarity of mind for each and every person who's working on their journey, who's attached to this channel in some way. Crossing up, guys, this is spicy. Thank you, God, for making me come out to do this live, because the message is coming out. Guys, I think you should make your cup of tea or make your toddy. I don't know what you're doing. Gather around, boys and girls. It's going to be a steamy, hot one. What's come out? The High Priestess has come out reversed too on her face. There's some witchy woman, warlock or witch, someone who's very deceptive. Some truth is coming out about some cloak and daggery, some sleight of hand. 2 cards in a row. The 7 of sneakiness on his face, the High Priestess on her face as well. skirts falling all over the place right there. That's truth tumbling out right there. Okay, true graphic, Sunshine. Let's keep it clean. So the truth has come tumbling out. Something is being revealed. It's about something who's been very witchy, someone who's been playing around with dark magic, doing the most. They've been caught. It's kind of like catching a witch on the broomstick, or the African sieve, Rusero, that kind of thing. African sieve. Oh, I didn't even know I was going to use that term. I'll try and look for the proper English word for Rusero. Okay. So, so someone has been working hard on discovering some sort of a truth, it seems, and something has really come out. And I also feel that many of you have been concentrating, you're still going to concentrate this year, mastering your craft, head above heart. Well, not all the time, but working hard, mastering craft, not being complacent and comfortable, like, oh yeah, I'm really good at that. So yeah, I'm good, and that's just it. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm good, but how can I become even better? What can I do to become better, to master my craft even better, to show up and really show up for myself in the best way possible? Do I need to improve my skill set? Do I need to change my skill set? Do I need to practice more? Do I need to rehearse? Do I need to do research? Do I need to do more of this work that I'm doing so that I can really become the very best at it? Because there's no replacement for experience. Reading a book is not going to do it all. You're going to need to practice, and this is what you, my collective, are good at. Very good. Whoa. Like I said, it's an explosive one. Okay, back in focus. Sorry about that, guys. So you've been really working hard, and some truth is coming out. In the past, there was a sudden departure or sudden arrival because some sort of a family circle had changed in some way. A sudden departure, sudden arrival, a loss, and some truth is coming out about all of that, about what happened. This could also be talking about a breakup in a family or a group of people. It doesn't have to be like blood family. It could also be family by marriage. And for some people, it could be a breakup in a group of people. In our current circumstances, someone is taking action, guys. This year is, like I said, we were not going to sleepwalk into 2025. This year, it's just been like hit the ground running. Things have just started happening like from the jump. We're not even given a chance to say, oh, let's ease into it. Now, guys, can you feel that there's a new year? Okay, now it's ramping up. It just started off like full speed ahead. 0 to 200 in less than 45 seconds. This is what I'm telling you. It's a Tesla here, speedy like that. So action is being taken. Someone has learned their lessons. Someone is healed from some sort of betrayal, some being stabbed in the back, and now they're taking action because they've got the sort of truth in their mind. They're armed with the truth about the situation, and they can make more different decisions. Because when you make an informed decision, chances are you're going to make a right decision because your decision is backed by facts and research. Like, okay, I'm deciding this. What evidence do I have on the ground to support what I'm thinking? How are things going to pan out and all of that? In the future, there's going to be a lot of victory and success for you, my collectors, who are working hard on yourselves. Victory and success, and something being brought to the surface, something coming true, a lot of public celebration. For some of you, it's like you're being... I don't know what kind of people are going to be watching this reading, but I'm just going to channel the message. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the message for you. But someone is going to be rewarded for catching a thief or catching some lying, scheming, stealing, low vibrational, disingenuous person who was probably working with a witchy person. This is looking like a witchy group of people. This is like a whole lot of people in the reverse. These are so many people in the reverse. These are people who are dark and like satanic, cultish. They appear to be all holy and the pillars of order or tradition or whatever, yet behind the scenes they're actually the masters and mistresses of chaos and disaster, and whatever they're doing is not working. There's a lot of confusion in this group. There's a lot of witchcraft. There's a lot of spiritual manipulation. This is sounding like some sort of a cult, but I feel that, like we call our spirit team here on the African Gypsy, I feel that the underground gang is on this. The underground gang is not playing jokes, because when I channeled a message on Insta on New Year's Eve, the energy that came up, there was an energy of Mbuyane Handa, who is a spiritual warrior and a spirit medium from here, the country that I come from, Zimbabwe. And she always comes with a lot of power and a lot of Yeah, a lot of transformation as well. So with this energy, I feel like something's been revealed about a very witchy group, and there's a radical rebirth that's going to be at play. The key is, oh, look at this, the truth. I didn't even see it was coming out like this. Yeah, the truth. This again, the sword of truth and justice, which was at the bottom of the deck, has appeared as a key factor in the year 2025. The truth is coming out. Secrets are going to be revealed. What was done in the darkness is coming out. Some witchy stuff is being revealed. This could be something that could even, I want to say, be televised. Something that could even be televised. Something that's going to be like, I want to say, broadcast by whatever media. This is big. This is big. This is, yeah, this is big. Okay, okay, it all makes sense. Okay, okay. I feel like for a couple of you who are going to watch this message, this is like a karmic battle that you've been in lifetime after lifetime. And now finally in this cycle of it, the truth is coming out about what happened, or a conclusion is now in sight of a battle that you've been fighting. Maybe you've had different people helping you along the way at different stages of your journey. But in this year 2025, there's going to be a big victory. There's going to be a big defeat for a whole group of some people who came out against you, my collective. This is something you've been working hard on. Maybe you've been having spiritual baths, getting spiritual advice, doing your sound baths or your cleansings, getting people who are upright to pray for you or pray with you or cleanse you with the African traditional side, people with clean spirits to cleanse you and help you and protect you. Maybe you've been on that path, and this is what's revealing a lot of things that were like hidden. This part feels specific. Wherever this message is for, you know yourself. Make sure you hit me up and book a personal reading for yourself. Yeah. In your environment, some of you are going to be working hard and making money from your skills and your talents. So you can be doing two things: what you are trained to do and what comes naturally to you. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this forecast. Yeah. So this year you're going to be working with your skills and your talents, what you're trained to do and what just comes naturally to you. And with this, this year is not, at this stage of the year, this is not the best time to sell any assets. You will make your money's work through the wise and judicious management of your resources. Broken down, this means using your money wisely. That I'll take this money, I'll use it for that, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll buy a bit of this, I'll sell that, I'll get this money. You might not need to sell your assets. It's not really a year that's, at this point of the year, it's not advisable for you to sell off assets. Whoever it is who's logged on was thinking of selling something, I'm just going to sell this car, just go sell this, whatever. This is not the best time, because you know what? Chances are 2 weeks after you sold it, someone's gonna be like, hey, do you still have that extra car? Because I was thinking that we could use it for, you're like, oh, I wish I knew it. I like just last week I sold it. It's one of those kind of energies. So you don't want to be caught in that sort of a wave. And I also feel like someone is balancing things out and thinking clearly about how someone left a group of people because they were driven by materialism or money or desire or love for money or something like that. Money on the brain. Usually say love on the brain, but this is money on the brain. Hey, thank you for giving the video a big thumbs up there. I know you guys are there. So in someone's subconscious mind in this year 2025, someone's going to be stuck and all up in their mind, not knowing how you manage to work through some things. How is it that you keep on working on yourself and perfecting your craft and stacking it up? For some of you, you're stacking it up, whether stacking up accolades, finances, resources, whatever it is, you're stacking up experience, those modules, you're stacking up those modules, whatever. And someone's stacking all up in their brain, because I just speak of a very witchy kind of an energy, because this person thought that they'd working roots on you. This is someone who works roots on people, and they're not afraid to invest a lot of money and time into working roots on a person. This could be a person who has even got more resources than you, and they use those resources to spy on you. I feel some of you caught the spies already, or the stalkers and stuff like that. This is a person who used their money to pay people to spy on you. They'll fuel up a car to spy on you, to keep tabs on you, to go and travel to faraway places to do root work on you. They're told, give me $3,000, I'll do this to this person. They'll pay that money. But you know what? Your ancestors are so clever. They can go and be a lying a word in the mouth of that healer that they've gone to not even a healer, to that person they've gone to try and root you, and that person would just be like, you know what, this person's ancestors are too strong. I'm not allowed to root them, but I'm just going to take this person's money, because if I don't take it, they're going to take that money elsewhere, and they're going to try and root me, root this person elsewhere. So I'm just going to waste their money, waste their time. By the time they realize the spells aren't working, the money is finished, and they've got new angers to deal with, rather than thinking about totally destroying someone else's life. And like I said, karma is real, hey? Karma is real. Whatever you send out is coming out. I hope some of these people out there have not been sending death spells, because guess what will be coming back? Exactly that. Exactly that, death. The love. Like I said earlier on, there's romance is imminent this year, either with a new partner or a reignited passion with an existing person in your life. So this is a cup of love, blessings from the Most High. This year has got a lot of blessings: clarity, determination, truth, honesty, love. All of these are blessings from the divine. So this is really, really beautiful. This is because whatever root work has been worked on you is being released. Like I've said in previous reads, someone, for a couple of people, not for everyone, remember? Disclaimer, this is a general message. It might not resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. But for someone else, someone who's rooting you to affect your finances and to affect your love life, to make you lackluster about life, to make you think you're not attractive, or actually paying people to say, hey, you know what, so-and-so is going out with so-and-so. I want you to go and seduce this person and get them away from this person, because no, they must go find someone else. I'm the one who wants them. And they do things like that, and they manipulate a person. They'll pay money, they'll bribe your partner, give him money and say, take this money, break up with this person, I promise you the world, you're going to join this special elite club where the London Latties, and you're going to be famous, you're going to have fortune, you're going to be rich, even if it's for 8 years, it's 8 good years, you only live once, so use your life wisely, blah, blah, blah. This is all fun, but you're looking at the people offering you these things, and they're not looking so happy. So what makes you think that if you join in, your feeling is going to be any different from these people who already look like they're just trying to lure you in for you to trade your soul, the most precious thing you have, or your gift, a special gift that God gave you? Everyone's been gifted differently. For someone, they were gifted with a certain love or relationship, and that is their particular gift in their lifetime. And someone comes and pays people money to separate you from love, because I'm picking up some very sneaky, witchy, someone playing snatchies with someone's husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, like, oh look, I got her, and they want to dangle them in front of you, like, I've been with your partner, so what are you gonna do about it? And you're like, yeah, cheers, enjoy, yeah, we're moving forward, or whatever the case may be. I am picking up this storyline like that. Let's clarify, let's go a little deeper and find out what else is coming up. All right. What is the 7 of sneakiness on his face? There's lots of communication going back and forth. There might be things going on online, or messages about someone being caught lying, or being disingenuous, or all of that. Let's see what else is coming up here. Oh, it's quite a bit. Yeah, but there's definitely messages. What's the 7 of sneakiness on his face? Spirit is just being coy today, guys. Imagine. I'm trying to clarify the 7 of sneakiness. What comes up again? A 7 of sneakiness, different deck. Again, someone thinking that they're so clever, thinking that they got away with something. You know, this could even look like they're trying to sneak out of a mausoleum. So someone might have been trying to steal someone's generational blessings. Someone snuck into someone's family vault and stole away the family treasures, that sort of thing. They could have tried to sneak into your timeline or your birth chart. Someone went to find out spiritual information about you, and they tried to steal whatever is supposed to be in your path, because they told, okay, Christine is supposed to have a very fortunate day on the 15th of January at 2 p.m. Something great is going to happen in her life, and people, they rush ahead, and like on that 15th of January, they make sure they try and be in this Christine's energy to distract them from whatever it is that was supposed to happen. That's stealing away someone's legacy. Let's see. But justice has come in. This justice, the justice has come in. Yeah, again, the sort of truth and justice just rolled down again to re-announce his presence. This could be due to do the bad mother or woman who's very cruel, mean, spiteful. It doesn't have to be a woman. Woman could be a man in feminine energy who's just being really witchy. But someone's been caught, and the justice system has come in, or justice has come in for a group of people. Again, there's too many people on the board here. For a group of people that have been caught, who've been working together, and then maybe there's another upright group of people that have been working hard, actually working hard to lay some matter to rest, to take action, to stop some sort of sneakiness, some sort of low vibrational energy. And this was fated to happen. It was always written down that it should happen. All the time that these people were sneaking around and thinking they're being clever, it was really written down that they'll be scattered, and that's I feel Spirit is going to cause this group to scatter and to start turning on each other. There are going to be lots of phone calls. I channeled a lot of messages and phone calls, people turning on each other and saying nasty things to each other. There's a whole big group. I don't know if it's in a group chat or something, but everyone is scattered and everyone, which is just like each man for himself, that sort of thing in that camp. Yeah, this is happening this Aquarius season. And this is fated. This is how a season is closing. So at the very beginning of this year, certain chapters are closing. Things that had carried on from 2024, they've now come to a culmination. Maybe they've been going on even longer. It's different for different people. I have the number 17 being significant, 10, 3, 11. So it could be the 10th of October, 11th of November. Maybe it's a birth date for someone. The 17th of March. Yeah, but cycles are definitely closing. Let me get the cheeky madams. I don't even want to leave them for too much longer. Let's find out what the cheeky madams have to say about the situation. What is the 7 of sneakiness right here for the Dear Collective? Got 2 messages here. Hey, if you're with me from the beginning, you heard what I said. I thought the title should be, I'd say the title would be The Mask is Off and the Ugly Nightmarish Truth Has Come Out. And the first card the cheeky madams are talking about is their worst nightmare has become a reality. So for a whole bunch of people who are really witchy and really reliant on spiritual manipulation and throwing money into situations and worshiping money and trying to act like, no, we're sophisticated, we're glamorous, we're rich, we're powerful. Yeah, you're all that in a bag of marbles too. But they're so witchy and vengeful and catty and always highly critical of other people. Like people with like what we call like new money, they always think that criticizing people means that you're more sophisticated, a whole Mrs. Bouquet type of thing. Ooh, is that a Prada or a Dada she's wearing? Oh, that looks like a cheap knockoff, and they feel more superior when they knock off other people. Yet, the colors are matching, whether it was knockoff or not. You're slaying like that at your level. You're slaying without breaking your bank, and you're okay. And it's good for you if you can buy an $800 pair of sneakers. Absolutely well done, good for you. But you know what, the happiness is still the same. There are times when you visit people that you think are like really living in poverty, and these people are like laughing, they're telling jokes, they sleep, they eat, they cook, they share jokes, they make plans for the future, and you're like, how can you be so happy? And you see that this happiness is just so genuine with or without the resources, because happiness is something that's inside, that comes from peace of mind, from having a relationship with the Most High. Most people sell off their peace of mind to get all this wealth, and then they spend the rest of their lives trying to entice other people whose souls they can also steal away so that they can be empty. They look for people with talent and they turn that talent into nothingness and break down the person's self-esteem till they're like nothing. Yeah. Their worst nightmare, this sneaky bunch that has been caught, their worst nightmare has become a reality, and now somebody's eating humble pie. Yeah, that's the best type of pie for arrogance, humble pie. Good antidote for arrogance and ego. But it's time for you to dream a new dream. This is why they're eating humble pie, because something didn't stop for you. Like I said, someone is stuck and all up in their head about how you continue to work. How did you push through? How blessings coming in your life? Because we have a lot of like success, celebration, working hard, new love, or reignited passion, good blessings coming up, a lot of rest, a lot of stability as well. Yeah, Spirit is saying that what you encountered, my darling, is what we call happy hour at the club of foolishness. What we need to know as well here for the collective Now they're in despair because their plots are failing. It's this is just like losers feel right there. For a while they felt like they won over you. For a while they shook you, and which is why you need the quiet time that was spoken about in the beginning, because you're healing and you're resting and you've learned from your experience and you're now accepting what is accepting that this season is that way. There's a Leo that's involved, that is in despair because their plots are failing. This is because your ancestors are handling this. The underground gang is on this. The underground gang doesn't need a phone, because a phone call or people to meet up together and plot and plan and over TikTok or Insta or whatever, Snapchat, whatever. It doesn't need that, because spirit is faster than the legs. It's faster than the faster typing fingers. Just as before you can even say Jack Sprocket, spirit has arrived there and is meting out karma. And I feel that this is a strong energy for this year ahead. What else do we need to know here? Your ancestors are handling this matter. These are people who put sleepers in your life. I did speak earlier on about someone with so much resources, maybe abusing their power in some way, a position of authority in some way. They put sleepers in your life and they're constantly watching you because they so desperately want to be you. And they keep watching. It looks like, it's an example of when someone takes your man and they're so obsessed with you that it's almost like they've fallen in love with you. They were looking for your essence through your man, and because you pulled energy away, that's no longer there. So they're still obsessed with you. Like, I want to be that person. I want to be inside that person. They're so obsessed. They've fallen in foolishly and obsessively in love with you. They have to always talk about you and see what you're doing. And you're like, child, look at how you've neglected your own children, your own life, your own dreams, busy focusing on someone else. Yeah, I just spoke about someone abusing their authority. Their privileges are being taken away. This year, things are turning around. This is the age of Aquarius, and it's not going to be a business as usual year. In fact, it's business unusual. Yeah, this is someone who lied that you gave them an STI. So this could be someone that you were intimate with, maybe a Leo, who was doing all this drumming up and recruiting haters against you and using the privileges to torment you. But now those privileges have been taken away and people are seeing through the lies. The truth are coming out. The lying, stealing, scheming has been exposed. You shocked me with your accuracy. I shocked you with my accuracy. Why? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So this is an accurate report I've given with someone. This is the spiritual intelligence for someone's matter right here. You have a very supportive community, people who will have your back no matter what. The people who are rooting for you, who are fighting for you, who are standing up for you that you don't even know about. Scorpio, what's up with Scorpio here? Aquarius, interesting. Aquarius did come up earlier as well. One of these or both of these were still in dark magic too, because we have here, by the prickling of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. So someone is sending some spell work towards you. Could be these two people, or one of them was sending spell work to the other person. So you're being asked to watch your food and drink, or someone is sending spell work to an Aquarius or a Scorpio in their food and their drink. Someone was corrupting someone's food and drink to manipulate them. Those are the times when you hear people now saying years later, oh, then they gave me this to drink. I feel like someone is trying to recruit someone into some sort of cultish, satanic group. And they did some sort of hazing. They gave this person a task to sacrifice someone as they enter into some sort of privileged group of broken psycho idiots. You're being asked to move forward as if you've already received the apology that you know very well you never actually got. But you're going to move forward. You're not going to be stuck. Like I always say with the soccer example, you're not going to stand there and say, referee, right here, this is where they hurt me. And I will not move until you see that this is where they hurt me. You're going to be like, okay, that happened. That was messed the heck up. I'm dusting myself off. I didn't get the apology, but I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to release this. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to release this, and I'll not let this become a main event in my life. I'm going to keep moving forward and create positive new experiences for myself with those people who do love me and who do appreciate me and who don't judge me. Yeah, spell work at your gate. So yeah, this is a lot of witchy energy, like I said. So I feel like maybe this Aquarius was sending spell work. If you were eating anything that this person gave you, they were trying to contaminate your food or your drink. They may have also been doing spell work at your gate, leaving some sort of spells, some powders at your gate or in your house. They got access through a window just to try and break up a partnership, because a person who's a spiritual narcissist who likes to control other people's lives using spell work. This missed the hiccup, and this person is catfishing you, sending you messages, trying to fool you, or asking questions like, this someone is playing around in your energy. I'm picking up, and so they'll send you messages like, "Oh, are you all right? Is everything okay? Because you're rather quiet." And they just want to find out, like, do you know that I'm the fucker who's been trying to really mess up your life? Are you aware yet? And they get a certain pleasure when they think that they're under the radar and you can't see them, but everything is right there. It's right on the boards. It is what it is. And this person is a secret part of a gang. So there's a Scorpio and Aquarius that were connected, but they acted like they weren't connected. But some of you, I feel, may have picked up that two people's energies seem connected. When you think about this person, this other person's somehow in the periphery of your mind, and you're like, okay, these people don't physically know each other. Why is it that my intuition keeps putting these two people together? And you were spot on. Someone is a secret part of the gang. So this feels like some cultish thing where someone has been investing a lot of money, working hard to try and bind someone, to stop them, to block them up, to take their blessing, and they spend a lot of money and they've been told, no, put 100,000, by next week should be 120,000, and now it's 200,000, now it's 500,000. Like, child, there's something called seed time harvest. Even money, you must invest it in for 30 days, and okay, it's being used to buy and sell this commodity, and after a few days it will have the account will have interest, and the interest is what I'm getting. My capital remains. A logical system of how you're getting money. No, you want to live a life. You manage to work hard to accumulate 100,000. Then you go to a magic man to help you make a profit of 20,000. Come on, do the maths. Come on. But that's because there's a spell behind there as well, like glamour spells, where the people, when they're not with this clique here or this demonic group here of fallen angels, they'll be like, no, these people are bad, I shouldn't be around them. Once they are around with them, they're glamored and they forget. It reminds me of an old movie called Devil's Advocate, where the devil was trying to tempt this really good advocate, and he was rising up in power and status. His life was changing, living in fancy places, living the fancy life, on the list to special A-list events and all of that. And they sold him an illusion, but as the illusion slipped away, the truth came out, and he began to see that, no, this is just a musty, dusty old place. These people are demonic as fuck. They're ugly. There's snakes on the wall. These people are witchy. I've fallen into a pit of snakes. There's nothing familiar here. The people that I associated with peace and love and what is good and above board and nourishing for my soul, all of that is gone, and I'm now in this dark abyss full of sneaky snakes that are catty as fuck, and always got a bone to pick, always got a new enemy to target, always feeling alive when they've got someone to destroy. And you're going to align yourself with a camp of people like that. You are like the company you keep. Birds of a feather do flock together, but if you're not made of that material, you best believe you're going to be the next sacrifice. This is a specific message for someone, whoever it is who needs to hear it, will hear it. Take that, what fits, leave the rest for someone else. They know that you're going to have a major breakthrough. This confirmation I told you already. These people went into your records and they were told that on the 5th of September, you were supposed to conceive a child. And what did they do? They made sure they bungled up your plans on the 5th of September. It became the worst day of your life so that they could divert the route of someone's destiny. But it's like dominoes. Don't just pull two out like, but wait a minute. Why is Ken with Barbie? I wanted that piece. Remove that piece from that and give it to me and put that in the bin. You can break off the pieces, do what you want, as long as I get my piece. Someone who's like a powerful toddler throwing tantrums with a lot of powerful magic. Some of these people are going to lose their minds. Some of these people are going to go stark raving mad. They're going to be barking at passing dogs. I'm showing you this truth now because you're ready to understand what happened in the past, so you can drop it like it's hot. Yeah, someone is trying to provoke you still in this year, but you're catching. My collective, I feel like you're like 10 steps ahead of these people. The minute they sit down and scheme, they already curse for coming for you, and your spirit guides already alert you and say, hey, there's a wicked scheme afoot here. A plot is afoot. Change the way you move. Do this, do that, do that. Sit down and pray. Do this. And immediately you pray. God scatters the plans of your enemies. They've never had a success over you. They've had what they thought were near successes that gave them confidence that they thought they could break you down. But that was a past cycle. This cycle here is not like that. Yeah, they thought you wouldn't know. Someone, I said, like I said, the clever plan is coming and done. And I did speak about Happy Hour, the club of foolishness, and it hasn't come out, but there's an elaborate but foolish plan that has backfired terribly. And they thought you wouldn't know. They thought they were so sleek, so smart, because maybe you're like not a confrontational kind of person. You're not always like, hey, I'll get you, I'll get your man, and I'll get you back. You're not all about that. You're kind of like, hey, this thing here, is it going to increase my spirituality? Is it going to make my life more comfortable? Is it going to make me achieve my goals? Is it going to improve my life or anyone else's lives? You have a whole different set of values and morals from these mongrels who stay under a bridge like the grumpy old troll waiting for who they can trip up and playing God in people's lives, making people break up, getting people together, doing all sorts of malicious, slimy, cold things. And you might find this hard to believe because you live a rational life where you work, you put in effort, you get your results, you hustle, you get your results, you pray, you do good deeds, you stay healthy, you read books, you help old women cross roads. You live in a very sunny sort of a disposition. You don't live in this slimy world of where you meet up and say, hey, so what we gonna do about that? So did you go check by a cabin there? Is she there? What's she even doing now? Huh? Who's she now rocking with? What's she now doing? I mean, I'm gonna get her. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know you. You will know her soon. Later, haters. Some of these haters have been taken out of Miss Ruby. Hey, Pisces in a relationship with a Sagittarius. Hey, how are you, Miss Ruby? Oh, thank you for joining me. Let's see. Pisces did come up with the Ace of Cups. Sag has also come out on the board as well. Child, I don't know if this is your story or what's going on here. There's a toxic community. It's like two communities. What I've just said, a community of good, upright people, proper people. Yeah, we're proper. Yeah, we're not perfect. We've got our own shenanigans, but we're okay. Then there's this whole bunch here who meet up under bridges and do spell work and have a very hedonistic kind of a lifestyle. Like, if you do this, all the girls will want you and you're going to be so popular, you're going to fame and what. And you're like, is this going to let me, is this a part that will allow me to use my talents, to grow, to contribute, to have a gift within me, to get peace of mind? It's wild, Miss Ruby. It's wild, I tell you, child. I've heard other readers talking like this, and I'm like, oh, child, you lie too much. No one's like that. But I've come across certain energies like this here in the 3D where people will really try and control your life. If they decide they don't want you to be your boyfriend, they'll go and get a wicked spell to make you fight and even get your boyfriend another girlfriend to distract him. And every time he thinks about you, they're like, oh, no, look, there's another girl. Look, you can have a threesome if you want. You can have a threesome with my best friend. You can drive my car if you want. I'll buy you clothes. Let's go drinking. Just forget about her. Have another shot. Have another pill. Have another hit or whatever the fuck they're doing in the demonic ass life. Excuse the swearing. But you know what, child? You got the attention of some very important people and you have their respect. Like I say, this thing is being seen, whatever it is, this is, it's not private anymore. A lot of people are seeing what is happening. They're calling it out for exactly what it is. And a lot of people are backing away from these people like, this is a witchy group. These people are witchy because they're strange, they're haunted, they have bags under their eyes, they don't sleep, they're giving their minds a chance to refresh, they look like zombies, they space out in the middle of conversations. They They're always fighting. They're never happy. It's always competition. There's always this heavy air. These are the devil's minions. It's like hell opened up and a bunch of motherfuckers just came up the stairs and a body snatched a couple of the people that you knew. And now they're masquerading as humans in the bodies of some people who should be living proper lives. And some of these people, I'm not just talking like it's kids and stuff like that. They're people of all sorts of age groups that you ask yourself like, gosh, what the fuck just happened? Did someone wake up in the Stepford Wives or something? This is a group that thinks they're special. I've got their first, last, middle initials, BK or KB. I was so smug, I thought I fooled you. It's come out twice. These people were arrogant as fuck, and they thought that they'd fooled you. They thought they could get away with it. They thought you'd never know. They thought you were not smart enough to figure things out, because we are told that the children of the serpent are cunning, but we're also told to be as wise as a dove and cunning as the serpent as well, or something like that. Excuse me if I've quoted out of context, but I think you know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, they were so smug, you know, they thought there's an elaborate plan, she'll never know, or he will never know that this is what's going on. But God, though, but God. And then you have people who are having the audacity to ask you, why did you block me? Like, motherfucker, I don't need to tell you what you did. If go figure, you've been doing me gangster, you did me gangster, and I blocked you. I'm picking that up, that energy for someone. There's no need to have a conversation about this. You knew very well what you were doing, because it takes a lot of time, planning, effort, scheming to cook up a whole plan like that. Or even if it's a person who's cheating on someone, it takes effort, time, and planning to cheat on a person, to decide to lie, to decide to be malicious, to look them dead in the eye and say to them, I'm going to the shops, I'm coming back just now, knowing very well that you ain't going to no shops. You're going to be booed up in some hoe's house, getting your bits done, whatever the fuck is going on, and come straight back with a clean face. And at that moment, that's when you become smug and like, I got away with it. At that moment, that's the moment you've thrown your blessing away and said, you know what, God, I don't need this blessing. I'm cleverer than what you brought to me as a blessing. Oh gosh, Ruby, Pisces. Okay, yeah, you're on. This we're talking here, Ruby. Ruby Jewel, Pisces, you're on. Let's find out more. Excuse me. The jig is up, fellas. So Pisces, whatever they were doing to you, the jig is up. It's over. It's done. Excuse me. Yeah, and your intuition about them is spot on. I know most Pisces are highly intuitive. Your intuition about them is spot on. What you're feeling about that witchy group, you're spot on. What you're feeling about this zombie-like thing, and more people have seen whoever this person is walking around in a trance like a zombie, and they're like, hey, you know, bruh, something's just not right. You need to stop whatever you're doing. And they might think it's the drugs. It could be the spell work. It could be the drugs, the lack of sleep, the hedonistic lifestyle. There's only two things that can come out of a hedonistic lifestyle: a hangover and health concerns and bankruptcy. A depleted soul, okay, not more than two. A depleted soul, being morally bankrupt, being isolated from the people who really love you and really root for you and would want the best for you, throwing your talent away if you're talented, and utter and total ruin of your own life. And only when the job is done, when these Satanists are done destroying any hope of you ever rebuilding your life or using your talent or your gift again, then they'll let you down. The mission is accomplished. Because they want to make you as undesirable as possible to whatever your destiny and your future is supposed to be. When the job is done, they let you go. Ask yourself, what is so, like I spoke about the Hansel and Gretel thing earlier on. I am walking. Where did these people appear from? Why are they in my life? At what juncture did they come? Did I need them when they came in? Why did the good things in my life disappear? Why did my life suddenly change when these people appeared? Ask yourself those questions. That will tell you what the agenda of these Satanists is. The devil only came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They already stole. They already killed your hope. and they're about to ruin everything else if you carry on in the same company. There we get dark juju from the evil sorcerer and do crime. So there's a whole bunch of witchy people. They're not just witchy, but they're also criminals as well. But the jig is up, it's over, it's done. One of them is a heavy built man who works in construction. They might have a civil case to do with the construction. This is how God is going to raise up hell for them. These are people who wanted you to be in a state of fear. On Sunday, today is Sunday, I'm posting this. So something is going on like right now in real time. Let me get the cards here. What's going on right now in real time wherever we are in the world concerning this here? What's happening in real time? Clear, concise messages, please. Someone is trying to stop a tower. Someone knows something's come to an end. It's a nightmare. And they're trying to find another way out of it. They know a tower is coming. They can see the storm brewing. They're not moving out of the way of the storm. They know there's going to be a painful end. Sagittarius has appeared here. Aquarius. Something is not going to be a wish come true. What's happening in real time? In real time, it's not a wish come true for these karmics. They're losing control over a situation. Their privileges are being taken away. They're not protected. And they're all up in a fog in their head, not knowing how did we get to this situation. I thought this plan was foolproof. We've done it over and over before. And we thought the master had said that we have total domination over this situation. He's the master of lies, he's the father of lies. He can tell you whatever the fuck he wants to tell you. And be like, what? You actually went and destroyed your sweetheart's reputation. I didn't think you'd do that. I just suggested it. I just said, what if I didn't even think you're going to follow through with that? He's the father of lies. He'd do that. And they're wondering how you became free, how you're independent, how you're getting blessed, and how you're getting divine wisdom and protection, and how justice is on your side, because you see all of these here and you've got clarity of mind. This is a very witchy woman who's seeing you moving forward, taking action. What's going on right now with this witchy person? This witchy person may be traveling, but there are two witchy women here who are very miserly, very controlling, who are stuck in a nightmare. What is this nightmare? I'm about to jump out soon, guys. They've lost money. Remember telling you about this scheme where they were being told you'll make money. We're going to the island. You're going to the island. Here's your lotto ticket. Gamble away your life and love and talent and health and everything else, your blessings, your gift. Give us that ancestral guide of yours and we'll give you wealth. And now these people are finding out that they've lost a heck of a lot of money. They've lost an inheritance. Some there was a generational blessing. These two women are really stressed as they come, because something's been revealed. They were being stubborn and obstinate and selfish and up in their thoughts. And now they've given themselves heavy burdens that they can't put down. But 3 10s, 10, 10, 10, this thing is over. Action has been taken. It could be Archangel Michael working to release something and bring in the justice in a situation and to move you to calmer waters. Yeah. You could be moving away from childhood people, or someone is moving away from people that their family connected them with, choosing peace over drama, because it really are. I know Astria mentioned this. Yeah, Astria, you were spot on. Astria 5D. Yeah, this is a really witchy group of people. And they were saying that, there's going to be a celebration, there's going to be a party, but there's so much regret. Someone didn't get to go. The 3 of Wands reversed. This is not going anywhere. This is a lot of sadness concerning a marriage, a commitment. With this card in other decks, there's the picture of the shore. And you see this person has just got this look on their face like, you know what, I've been done dirty in the city. I need to just retreat and regroup and rebuild myself and all of that. Someone's dealing with a very witchy, nasty woman who's very, very cruel. And now they're seeing the truth about certain things. It's like the mask came off. Archangel Michael, speaking of Archangel Michael, came through and just lifted the cobwebs for the truth to be revealed. They lifted the veil and the truth came out. As someone began to see exactly who they're with, or right now in real time, someone is seeing the company they're keeping for who they really are. The masks are falling off. I'm seeing there's a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. There's something to do with the car. There's someone banging the fist on a car. There's a lot of arguments, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of, you promised me this, you did this, and people being as ugly as they want because they feel that they have nothing to lose. And they're just showing their true character, it's just showing their ass, and a lot of aggression between groups of people, very witchy people. I'm seeing some witchy people making bets on each other. This is like the story of Gideon in the Bible, where Gideon was so afraid to go and do battle, and God said, the people you're with, they're too many, son. Let those who are afraid go back home. And then he's like, oh God, I'm still afraid. Can I really do battle with these Philistines? And then he had a dream that he overheard that the camp had a dream about him. And that's exactly what happened. All his enemies turned on each other. They went into a fit of mayhem, like mass hysteria within the camp, and they went berserk. Yeah, they went berserk, and they turned on each other, and they started just stabbing each other and killing each other in the darkness because they couldn't recognize who was friend or foe, because that had been the energy for a long time. They were where they would mask themselves. An enemy could mask themselves as a friend. So that was the energy they traded in. And God used that same energy to now cause them to fight against each other and not see who's a friend, who's a foe, and they all destroyed each other without Gideon even having to really do much battle. This is the kind of energy I'm picking up here. Sorry I'm being all preachy today, guys, but this is what I'm seeing for 2025, and it's a live feed for someone whenever you're going to find this message. If this message is for you, this is what I'm picking up in the spirit here. Yeah, trickery, deception, the magician reverse, dark magic, black magic at work. Someone didn't see that they'd fall into a pit of vipers, and you can't fake it. They're fighting against each other. What have they said about Gideon, the camp of Gideon? The camp of the Philistines, and Gideon fought against them. There they are, all fighting against each other. They're very competitive, very mean, very spiteful, a disagreeable bunch. Yeah. And now they're fighting against each other. All the spell work with the magician reverse, the spell work, the dark magic, the chaos, the conflict magic that they sent towards you has been cleared right back away. We already spoke about clearing etheric cords and stuff like that. It's been cleared away. Whatever they did was not traditional, it was not religious. There's a breakup happening here, or separation of a group of people who were paying money for the devil reversed, trying to trade someone's soul to give someone's soul to the devil, being again very witchy, very satanic, very ritualistic and cultish. A lot of people are seeing these people as Satanists, and anyone who hangs around whoever these people are. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get I didn't think I was going to go so long with this energy, but my job is just to deliver the message. This is the theme that we needed to hear. It's quite something else, and it's like after having fought a battle, and now God is stepping in and wrapping it up, because we're already told that your ancestors are taking over the battle. Your ancestors are handling this. God, spirit, your angels, your ancestors, we'll call them the underground gang. They're on it. They're on it. They're totally on it. So let's see what's going on. There's a lot of victory and success coming up for you in the year ahead. A lot of public acknowledgement as well. I don't know if some of you are in the public eye. Jules, I think you're in the public eye, I remember. Yeah. Let's see. There's victory and success. You're going to be very stable, very dependable, on top of your A game. And I do feel that the soft life may be coming through, a lot of public acknowledgement for some of you. For some of you, there's marriage, commitment, some sort of an event. It could be a house as well coming up. And you're going to be putting your guard down a lot more. Because something's been revealed to you about people who are unhealed. And I feel like you can be keeping your blessings to yourself as well, as God is opening up blessings for you in the year ahead. And there's a lot of victory and success. There's a soulmate relationship here. Oh gosh, guys, there's a power couple dynamic. The king and the queen of pentacles have come up here, going at a crossroads, making a decision that they no longer want to be involved in any sort of fighting energy. They want to go for victory and success, because something was not something was not a success with the people who were fighting them in the past. Someone made a mistake and they see it and they want to backtrack from the mistake that they made. What else do we see coming up here? There's a lot of abundance and increase in finances as well. And you're getting your wish come true. 9-9 is going to happen very soon in the first part of the year. But there's some lying, stealing, cheating energy again. Someone is really spying and keeping tabs on you and speaking about it. Why are they keeping tabs on your wish come true? It's some sort of it could be an Aries, someone who sees that you've bossed up and you've healed from the heartbreak and the betrayal and you've taken action. You're no longer sad and depressed. I do feel you're going to witness the calm of your enemies in the year ahead. Yeah, you've turned your back on some past influences. What else is coming up in the future here? You need to take care of paperwork and administration, documentation, make notes of things, diarize dates, and I want to say a prayer journal. Have a prayer journal maybe, and a dream journal or something like that that's going to help you keep grounded. Let's see, what is this truth that's coming out here? Let's change the deck. I didn't think I was going to be on here so long, but let's keep pushing. What is this sword of truth and clarity that has come up earlier on here? A wish come true. Someone's finding out the truth about an Aquarius. Again, those people thought they were so smart, they thought you wouldn't know something, but the truth has come out and you've come out guns blazing, armed with the truth, and it looks like your enemies are running for cover. Wow, but you're doing it with love. You choose love. You're choosing love, however you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, self-love can look different ways. I'm picking up that there's definitely an energy of new love coming up for some of you, or reunited love. Victory with love. You're winning love. I didn't know you had to compete for it, but you're winning love, and it's fated. It's a fated romance. It's fated love. Something's been put to rest, and you're being celebrated. There's a lot of good tidings around you. It's come out twice, and it's a wish come true. Public celebration. Excuse me. Wish come true, wishes granted. You're looking at things differently. But we've got the conflict fighting here. What's the conflict fighting? It has been paused. Someone's now burdened by the fighting that they caused you, because you see some clarity about the whole fighting thing, that someone was addicted to try and break your heart or to betray you or cause you some type of pain. This is a person who obviously didn't know you, because what they thought would hurt you, they've tried the most already. Like, no, this will hurt them. Take this or do this, and they're going to feel this way. They're going to be all broken. Then they're going to need me. They're too confident. So, destroy the business. Then they're going to need me. How effed up is that? No, where in the world will a material need translate into a need for someone who you never found attractive to ever begin with, if that's the case for you? P, first, last, and middle name. What's the conflict fighting after spying on your good fortune? Again, the jig is up. It's over. It's done for Aquarius. The jig is up. It's up and it's stuck. I feel like someone's going to end up losing their mind if they carry on doing spell work against you. They're abusing that beautiful mind. Maybe you don't need it. No one wants to hang out with them anymore. People know this witchy group for what they are. Aquarius again. Maybe it's happening in Aquarius season. So people know this witchy group for what they are. Caution, vigilante activity detected. Someone who's trying to buy someone else's fight. If someone knows that they messed things up with you, then they'll send someone else and say, oh, please go and talk to so-and-so for me, or do this to so-and-so. They did this to me and whatever. And you're like, nah. We ain't do that. We ain't about that life. But the clever plan is coming undone. KL, first, last, middle name, or LK, PKL. No, there must be a mistake. This was supposed to happen to you. No, there's no mistake, sucker, you banana. This is exactly what's going on with you. Remember what I said about karma? You know, this is how life lessons are. You're told something by someone sometime when it doesn't seem relevant. Then later on in the story, like, oh my gosh, Sunshine did say whatever you send out will come back to you. This is what I've sent out. Oh my gosh, why am I shocked that this is coming back to me? Your thoughts are being redirected to the past, because someone tried to hijack your happiness, your vision, your creativity, your willpower, your self-esteem. They try to mess with your cranium. They try to hack into your medulla. And it didn't work. Okay, they're going to say the medulla is not the one that thinks or whatever, but they try to hack into your brain system. But that hacking is being removed, and your thoughts are now being redirected to the positive. They wanted to. I can't fake it, guys. I already said they wanted to lure you into their games, into their senseless mind games filled with hedonistic pleasures and pies in the sky and dangling carrots be in front of the horse. The horse all the time, the donkey, not the horse, the donkey always thinks that anytime I'm going to eat the carrot, and it'll be like, let me go forward, the carrot is coming, and the carrot is always just far enough out of reach for it not to be going like, no, you're saying you never got anything about this deal, you can drive my car. Remember, my car, you're just driving it, but I can take back my car at any time. And people don't realize that, civil case, there's some sort of a civil case coming up for these people who are coming out with conflict. Again, your intuition about them is spot on. If you feel like this is a witchy group, they certainly are. Ask yourself, what made me have that thought to begin with? Where did this intuition come from? Intuition means inner tuition, inner training system, your university, your master's degree program that is within your soul because you've lived it before, maybe in a past lifetime, or it's in your DNA or whatever else you can call it. Yeah, these people were trying to befriend your security, to master your true intentions, sending spell work. Yeah, I've seen that. I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. There's a tall, dark man who wears a fake smile, who's been a part of this here. They wanted people to be mean and nasty to you. Taurus is involved. There's a Taurus involved here. This is a person who bit the hand that fed them. I think I did mention it a little earlier on. This is a person that you gave nothing but love, light, food, clothes, support, prayers, goodwill. You made sacrifices for this person. You gave them a roof over their head. You were there when no one else was. You were there with the pack of medication when no one else would touch them with a meter football, and they bit their hand, they fed them. The minute they felt okay, they were kind of like, thank you very much. I can take it from here. Now I'm all okay. Kind of like Pinocchio when his father carved him, and then he was like, thank you very much. I can do things by myself. Or I don't know where I got that flash of the Pinocchio. Maybe this person's a liar as well. Goofy spirit, guys. Someone bit their hand that fed them, and all that can come from that is karma. Someone violated the trust that they were given. The trust, the love, the support. And you need to have a golden rule about that. What is your golden rule, child? Yeah, and they lied that you gave them a health, you fed them, they bit their hand that fed them, and then lied about you as well, spreading very nasty and mischievous, damaging lies about you. I feel some of you may be suing some of these mofos for defamation of character and for libel. Stalker nearby. Yeah, someone still. I told you there's the jealous person who thought they're playing snatches with your husband or with your wife, and now they're so obsessed with you they can't stop watching you. They're falling in love with you. They can't stop watching you. And like, I don't swing that way. You go play over there. Go sit in a corner. Go and read a book. Go count grains of rice and spill them out into the river and count them again. By the time you're done doing all of that, maybe I'll have time for your tomfoolery. Dark magic is at play. So it's not just about hedonistic things. It's people using dark energy, trying to access certain portals. And there's a stalker who's trying to get a chance to put some sort of spell work in your vicinity to just cleanse your energy, cleanse your environment. And know that a valuable gift is on its way and they cannot stop it. This gift is going to change your life. We're ready so later, haters. Hey, where are you from? Hey, Mr. Chodre, I'm from Zimbabwe. It's at the southern tip of, almost the southern tip of Africa. These people are going to have a commercial case to handle. These people were doing spell work against you. Oh my gosh, I should have stopped here. Conspiracy to commit unaliving someone. So that's the sacrifice I picked up earlier on when someone's gonna be like, no, you need to sacrifice someone. It's called, yeah, unaliving, and it's a chargeable offense. Never mind that your guru or your spiritual guide told you that it was to be a wise idea. Did they consider the consequences? Because if you're asked to do something that's against the laws of your land, then it's against, most probably against most of God's laws as well. So whose laws are you working with? It's quite clear that, yeah. But guess what? Our underground gang is down there. They'll catch you down there and roast you for this nonsense you've been doing. Scorpio. Eish. This is the second time this has come out in. I've seen this in someone else's personal reading. You know who you are. Drama is the calling card. The enemy within. This is an enemy that someone is sleeping with, is keeping very close to them. It's an enemy within. Oh, but these people are going to have some, yeah, Archangel Michael is out here. They're going to have some issues coming out. I'm not going to, Spirit does not allow me to say exactly what's coming to them, because I know some of them may actually be watching this year. So I'm not going to say exactly what's coming, but yeah, honey, you just dodged a bullet. You just dodged a bullet, honey. How long have you known about this? See, when we began the reading, so this is in real time. We've called forth the spirit, we brought them into spiritual court, and we're asking why are they doing this to the collective. Earlier on, they were like, we thought we never knew, we're so smart, we thought we'd fooled you. And now they've come out with, how long have you known about this? Because what has been said here is accurate. Now you're armed with this knowledge. They're going to be asking you, how long have you known that this is the tricks that they were going around with? The jig is up, and your answers are part of you. At this stage, I'm going to take one oracle message and close off this reading. I'll come back again. I'll be more regular with you, YouTube. I'll come out more regularly. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get an oracle message here. Victory! Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. With the unicorn there. This is victory. You've conquered. You've won over this battle. This battle is over. The jig is up. It's over. It doesn't matter if there are any dying little sparks of what a battle that was there. But I feel that a lot of these people are scared of you in the 3D. When they see you, they run, they turn their faces, because they already know that they're cursed for even scheming to come against you, my collective. Keep prayed up. Keep up the spiritual bots. If you need a spiritual cleansing, or you need to book your own personal reading, so we see how this plays out in your particular life over the year ahead, or as a live feed, my email address is empressvibes@gmail.com. empressvibes@gmail.com. I'm also on Insta. And a bit on TikTok as well. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to doing your personal cleansings or doing your personal readings. Thank you so much for all of your love. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your support. I wish you victory. This year is a year of victory, but you need to keep quiet time to stay focused on the goal at hand. You work, create quiet time. Work, hustle, socialize, create quiet time, and do this regularly throughout the year. I will be with you on this journey this year as we continue to read tomorrow's news today, as we get the spiritual intelligence that we need. Until the next time, guys, I wish you so much love, so much light. This is your girl Sunshine signing out.